Hey guys, so it is time for monthly favorites. I cannot believe that it's almost Easter. I feel like the year just started, but it's less than a week away till Easter. That's crazy. I did just upload an Easter nail art tutorial, which I'll link below if you want to do some like super cute, fun, easy Easter nail art. But today's video is my monthly favorites. Everything that I'm showing you, I think I've never even mentioned on my channel before. So super excited about these products and I cannot wait to share them with you guys. Everything that I'm mentioning in today's video, along with everything that I'm wearing and stuff like that, makeup, scarf, jewelry, I list everything down below for you guys in the description box, and I try to find links and things like that to make it helpful. So I hope that you guys do find that helpful. I'm actually going to start with a nail polish line that I discovered by accident by just browsing on Neiman Marcus's website, and it's called Smith & Cult, and I did get 6 shades. I think I want to do an entire video dedicated to this nail polish, show you it on my nails, and just do an overall like review because I've never heard really anyone mention this brand before, and the bottles are the prettiest nail polish bottles I've ever seen. The lid is like crinkled up, like it's supposed to look like it's kind of like smushed in, and it is removable, so you don't have to like try and hold that when you're doing your nails. But the bottle itself is like a work of art, and I'm just so in love with this brand right now. I'll put the link below so you can see like all the colors because they have more than the 6 colors that I have. They are $18, but I think that it's worth it because I feel like that's the middle price range of a high-end nail polish brand. Like I feel like $9 or $10 is the low range for high-end nail polish. $18 is a good middle range, and then higher end nail polish like Chanel and stuff is like 30-ish, and then Christian Louboutin of course is 50, which is crazy. Only downside that I've seen so far is that it doesn't fit into my nail polish racks because it's kind of like a chunky circular shape. You can actually rest it like on the ledge of the nail polish racks. I don't think it would fall or anything, but these are like works of art. I feel like these deserve a spot like on your actual makeup table or your vanity because they're so beautiful. I'll put the link below if you want to check it out. It's on Neiman Marcus's website. Probably do an entire video dedicated to those nail polishes because I feel like they're worth it. They're so beautiful and they're like my new favorite nail polish. Okay, moving on, I have the Maracuja Rainforest Glow by Tarte. Now, if you've never used this before, you need it in your life. If you're someone like me that doesn't tan, hates self-tanner, I mean, I'll use self-tanner, but I honestly hate using it because it just, the smell, and I feel like it never actually makes me tan enough. I feel like it always, even like the high-end ones I use, I feel like I love it for a day and then it's not tan anymore. But this Rainforest Glow, okay, so I've mentioned this on my channel before. I usually go through about 1 bottle of these a year. I've been using it for the past 2 or 3 years. I haven't used self-tanner since I've been using this product. Tarte calls this the Instant Matte Waterproof Body Perfector. Basically, it's kind of like body makeup. I'll insert a clip of me putting this on so you can see, but it's a very dark, moussey consistency. It only comes in 1 color, but you just put it all over your body wherever you want to look tan instantly, and it is matte, it's waterproof, it truly is waterproof, and you don't have that gross scent like sunless tanner, but it's not going to stay there like a sunless tanner would stain your skin. But because it is waterproof, I can actually get a couple days out of this. So when I get in the shower and I just lightly kind of suds up my skin and let the soap like just kind of like wash away without heavily scrubbing your skin, you can actually get 2 or 3 days of a tan out of this, and it doesn't look blotchy or anything like that. Or at one time with a white cocktail dress, and I was super nervous about it, but I put it all over my arms, my back, and my legs. I didn't put it on my stomach or anything because the dress was covering that part of my body. Didn't get any color or anything on the actual outside of the dress, but where it was, just like a disclaimer, where the dress was actually rubbing against my skin on the inside of the dress that no one actually sees, it did have color transfer, but it washed out in the washing machine, so it was fine. So I would highly recommend this if you want like instant gratification without the disgusting smell of self-tanner. This is like one of my holy grail products. I'm using it again because it's already 90 degrees here and I'm loving it, and I think that you guys would love this too. Okay, I have an eyeshadow palette and I have no idea why I didn't purchase this sooner. I know it's semi-new, like probably a couple months old or something, but I feel like this palette was made for me. It is probably one of the nicest high-end eyeshadow palettes that I've ever seen. It is the Lorac Unzipped Gold. So they have the original unzipped, which is also beautiful, but this gold edition, oh my goodness, like I've never seen a more beautiful eyeshadow palette. And if you've never used the Lorac shadows, they're probably one of the most pigmented eyeshadows out there that you can find. They're actually more, they almost feel more creamy than Urban Decay, if that makes sense. They almost feel like wet when you use them. It's hard to describe, but I'm actually wearing a couple of the colors today. I love that there is no black eyeshadows in this. I feel like this is truly a palette that I will use every single color. because most palettes I always have a few shades that I will not use, but this one doesn't have any black. I seriously am obsessed with that. Just barely touch your brush or your finger and it's like full on pigmentation and it's amazing. So this palette I feel is just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I actually have two hair favorites. They're totally empty because I used them up, and if you watch my haul about probably a month and a half ago, I actually purchased these, so I've already used them up, but they're pretty small. It's the Ojan Rare Blend Infusion Shampoo and the Rare Blend Moisture Rich Conditioner. It's a cleansing conditioner, which I didn't realize. So the conditioner actually foams up like a shampoo, which I thought was kind of weird. So probably meant to be used by itself, but I was pairing them together and it makes my hair feel so good because there's lots of oils in it. I feel like my hair looks really, really shiny, and I'm trying so hard to grow my hair out because I do put bleach in it. I'm always having to cut it because of damage and stuff. I'm trying to use products with lots of oils, make my hair not as dry, and then I've actually stopped bleaching my hair. So the last 2 times that I went, I just had my hairstylist use a high lift tint as opposed to a bleach. It's less damaging but still lifts the color. I tend to pull a little bit gold. That's the only reason I usually stay away from it. But it's been working fine, and I'm trying really hard to grow my hair out. I feel like it always gets right down to like my boobs, and I really want it to go down past that area. I want it to be like at the middle of my waist. That's like my goal, and it's just, it probably won't happen because I always cut my hair. I hate dead ends. But we'll see. So I am not a high-end mascara kind of girl. I love my drugstore mascaras, but I actually have been loving a higher-end mascara, which is the Roller Lash by Benefit. Now this is supposed to be like super curling. I have to say I don't find it curling really at all. I mean, it definitely lifts them, but it's not like anything amazing that's different from other mascaras. But what I love about this is the actual brush and the formula. The brush is super, super tiny, and the bristles are extremely short. Like you can barely even see the bristles on like one of the sides, on like the underside portion. You can barely see the bristles. They're so short, and I actually love that because it's a very, very thin brush. I can get right in there and get all of my lashes really, really well. I have smaller eyes, so any kind of mascara wand that's really big and oversized, for me it doesn't work. I'm always like getting it on my skin and stuff like that. I can't get all the little baby lashes, and this wand is amazing for that. And the formula is awesome because it's the perfect consistency. Normally with like a drugstore mascara, I always find they're really watery at first, and you have to wait a couple weeks to really kind of get that perfect formula, and this was perfect right away. It wasn't thick or wasn't like dried out, but it wasn't watery at all. You can really get that good like thickness and fullness looking lash right away. I really, really love this. If you're looking for a new mascara, I really recommend this one. I'm not sure if I have mentioned this lipstick. It's the one that I'm wearing today. I know I've worn it in videos before, and you guys have asked me about it a bunch. It's the Nars, I think it's called Audacious lipstick. But it's the nicest high-end lipstick that I've ever used. I used to think that the YSL, the Rouge Volupte, was like the best high-end lipstick, but this by far now is my favorite. This shade is called Anna, and I love it, and I need to get more colors of the Nars Audacious lipsticks because they're just so pigmented. It's like you barely put it on, it stays all day. They do not dry your lips at all. They're well worth the high-end price, and I'm just obsessed with these. I feel like I want to get like 10 shades and like throw out all the rest of my lipsticks because they're just so, so, so nice. So I'm seriously obsessed. So my last beauty favorite is actually another eyeshadow, but I wanted to mention it because I've been wearing it quite a lot. I've actually been wearing this a lot in some of my recent videos, and a lot of you guys have been wanting tutorials, and it is the Makeup Forever Artist Eyeshadows. I think that's the name of it. They normally don't come in a palette like this. This was like a limited edition palette, and I just put my own colors in it. But normally it's like a long see-through palette, and these eyeshadows, they're kind of new. Well, I think they came out around September of last year, so not that old, but they're seriously amazing quality. I love these two top colors. That's what I'm wearing today, along with the gold from the Lorac unzipped gold palette. Buy one of the shadows by itself, it's $21, which seems like a lot, but if you buy 3 and then you get the little palette, the palette itself that you pop them in, because they come in single form, just like a pan with no packaging. The actual pan that you put them in is only $1, and then if you buy 3 shadows to fill it, you get a $20 discount, which brings the shadows to about $14 a piece. And they're larger than like a MAC eyeshadow, and the MAC ones are $16 a piece. So they're bigger and less expensive if you buy 3 at once, and they are well worth it. I think there's like 200 colors. I'm obsessing over these. They are probably next to like Urban Decay and Lorac. I think they're probably the best eyeshadows that I've ever used, and I want to get a ton more. So I have been loving these two colors right here so much. I actually love these ones as well, but like if I had to recommend to get two for sure, this like orangey shade to put like kind of in your crease, and then this darker purple maroon, kind of like a raisiny shade to put like in your like your outer V and underneath your lower lash line. Just loving these. Okay, random favorites, I have to mention XO by John Mayer. It is his cover of the Beyonce XO song. It is so good. I'll put a link below to the video. I don't think there's a music video, but there's just the song video or whatever. That has been a music favorite of mine. I'm obsessed with his version of it. It is so different from Beyonce's version. It's more like romantic and more of like a love song, and it is so good. I love John Mayer, so you have to listen to that song. Scarf, I've been wearing it like every single day since I bought it, and I know a lot of you guys were asking me or saying that you couldn't find it in your local Target, because I did show this in my makeup haul actually at the end of the video, but I did find it on Target's website, so I don't know if it's sold out in stores, but it is in stock on their website, so I'll link it below. But it's just the perfect spring scarf. It's very light and it has like these watercolors, and I actually love that the ends have these white tassels. I just think it's so beautiful, and I'm loving that. I don't have that much like jewelry favorites right now. I'm just kind of been all obsessed with my Pandora bracelets. Actually, this Pandora ring I've been wearing a lot lately. Me and my mom both got one. It's just the cutest little like red heart. A sterling silver band. I've been wearing it on my pointer finger, and you can actually get this in a bunch of different colors, but we both went with the red one, and I think my mom originally wanted pink, and I was like, no, we have to get the red one because it standed out a lot more, I think. Yeah, I've been loving this ring, and then of course my charm rings, which I mentioned in last month's favorite. Still loving those. I just have one today, but I usually like to stack them, and I actually just ordered 2 more, so I'm gonna have quite the stack once those ones arrive. Everything that I mentioned I will write down below for you guys and try to find links. We'll see you guys Thursday with my new video. I am doing the Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday schedule still, so let me know if you guys are liking that. I think I like it. I think it's working out pretty good, so I will see you guys in about a day with a new video. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Bye!